welcome, many blessings. Thank you for joining us today here in Puerto Rico, where miracles have been occurring and also huge transformations. So I want to talk a little bit about the blessings and the process of the transformations that we can experience in life. And the sun is come out, so we've been dealing with a lot of rain for the last couple days. So I'm kind of like under a palm tree to get a little shade, but then also so you can see this beautiful view behind us. So we're at the end of the mission trip right now, and this is our last day. Hey, it's a little palm blowing in. There's that palm tree saying hello. So we're on this mission trip, and this is the end of the day. And so I've had, if you can see it on, you may be able to tell on my face, I'm a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted, to be completely honest. But it's kind of like when you've been through a lot of transformations, there may be a little bit of exhaustion. And what better way to end the mission with miracles occurring and such beautiful supernatural things, and ending it with dipping in this beautiful ocean. So I'll be dipping here in the ocean in just a few. Just wanted to get this amazing video on here, or amazing view on this video before we head back to Virginia tomorrow. So all has gone well. We've seen a tremendous amount of transformation from, you know, like I was saying in the last video, just slumped over to the spine and the posture changing. And also I want to talk a little bit about when we follow the will of God. There's some things and we discussed this within the miracle video, is being fearless in the unknown, being comfortable in the uncomfortable. And I believe I said I had to walk on faith, you know, walk with faith, have faith to walk on water. But I want to talk a little bit about when we're following our internal intuition, that it's very, very important to overcome people pleasing. So we've had a lot of people say, oh, no way, you can't do this, you can't bring your father to Puerto Rico and all this stuff. And I've just heard so many worries and so much negativity, and it's like literally being purged out of my face. My face is what takes on a lot of energy sometimes, so I just kind of see it in the camera, but it's okay, bear with me. I like to tell my mom I don't know, I'm really exhausted. There's also dream work, so I feel like I was doing dream work all night, and this is kind of it. This is the last day, so I'm gonna do the video with this view, and then I'm gonna just lay, relax, and rejuvenate. So I want to talk a little bit about overcoming people pleasing. So everybody said, oh no, you can't do that. You're dropping him off somewhere, like it's some abandonment. But what was abandoning him was leaving him in a space where it wasn't right for him. And that's a hard decision. So remember, we really need our intuition to follow God, because, you know, you're speaking for those who can't speak for themselves when dealing with someone who's got Alzheimer's or is not coherent, or a dog or a child. We have to we have to be responsible for them, and also remember to go to the divine source first and our intuition, so that the transformation occurs to the best, to follow the divine and for the best for all. So this was, you know, not the easiest. Like I said, it was a miracle even getting here, and then seeing the transformation after we got here within 3 days, just each day getting increasingly better. You begin to go, oh, that's why. So last night it kind of came up that it was time, and I took on the responsibility to tell the people that weren't sure about this, but they also need to know their family, they need to know what's going on. So I told my mom, I'll be fearless, I'll do it, I'll break the ice. Because I felt called by the Spirit that I was prepped and ready, and I've transmuted and grounded and been transformed enough to be able to handle that where it wouldn't bother me as much emotionally or personally. It's just energetically, it's taken a little bit out on me. So when we're in the process of transforming, we need to remember to take time out to also heal and care for our temples. Like in this very now moment, after this video, I need to take the time to soak myself in this water and rejuvenate my aura. And so salt water is very cleansing for the aura. You can also just take your hands and put intention to wash your aura clean. But staying in the present. See, I started thinking, because with all, what will we do with this? What will we do with that? Who's gonna, and what's next? And what happened? Not even so much the past, this is all this future stuff coming up. How are we gonna tell? And I realized that, okay, let's just stay in the present moment, because in transformation it's step by step, discernment by discernment, moment by moment. When we jump too far ahead, then we're in anxiety and we're in fear and we're in worry and we're like, what if, and this could happen and that could happen and I'm just worried, and we can put the energy into that, and you can feed into that negativity and the mind can take over. So it's best, I think, when you're not able to see it first. You know, walk in faith is not by sight sometimes. Before you see it, you have to walk in faith. So that's why it's very important to, when in the process of transformation and change in your life, to really center in with your intuition, and using meditation, yoga, going to the beach is great for rejuvenation. But most importantly, just follow your intuition when making huge decisions, and then let the logic confirmation come in. And then when you have that intuition, that logic, then you can find that peace of mind, peace of heart, peace. So we've experienced this peace. So today is more about setting up doctors, setting up insurance, setting up. So after last night, I took on like clearing out the energy of the not known for them, because there was worry, there was anxiety, what's going on with my father, you know, and of course the other side of the family, worried, anxiety, and I'm just concerned, I'm worried, I'm anxious. And I was like, oh, okay, let me go clarify. Now that we're confirmed, it's the right thing to do to come in and clarify. So the transformation has taken its place. It was confirmed after witnessing the miracles. It was definitely confirmed that this following this intuition was the right thing. So again, transformation, when you're clear that it's a transformation, has a lot to do with first your intuition, then the logic confirmation, then the two together, then the peace, then it's transformed. Then you can say, okay, I'm now ready for the next now moment. So the next now moment is to clear the family line, which I'll get a little bit into that later, about clearing bloodlines, clearing negative energies, patterns, and transmuting the energy in the bloodline. I'm not gonna go too much into this video about it because I'm in the process of it right now. It's literally, I can just feel, excuse me, the wind sometimes blows the stand over. I can just feel the process of that, and I can see it. So I'm in need of rejuvenation. So remember, when we're taking big shifts, big shifts, and going through big transformations, remember to take the time out. So we're at the end of the road where most things are complete. We've got about an hour and a half before we go meet the doctor. So we have this little bit of time before the next logical things we have to do before we leave. And we've been to a lawyer today so far. We've got insurance for my father all set up, because the all new things set up, being that it's Puerto Rico. So all that stuff is set up, and we got some breakfast and things like that. So now it's just like sunlight. I mean, it's been days in Puerto Rico with rain. So we got so blessed. When we came to the end of the transformation, that's when the sun came out. And that's when it's like the divine spirit saying, now rest. Your job is done. You know, for now. Like, I mean, these logical things, I feel like my mom's more in the lead here, where the energy stuff, I was given more of the lead, that sort of thing. And so, but I'm just, you know, finishing off the journey with her, and all things have come to a completion. And I took on breaking the ice to the family that at first was like, no way. But it was exactly what was right for him. So remember, there are going to be people in your lives, your family, your friends, whatever. Don't let them make your life decisions for you. When they give their opinion, thank you so much for your opinion. However, my intuition says, oh, you know, it says something else. So I'm gonna follow that, but I really appreciate your concern, and I'm so grateful that you can share your opinion. However, I'm gonna follow my gut feeling. And then, oh look, you know, the logic confirmation that this is right for him. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know this is what's confirmed, and I care about you and you're part of my family. So I don't exactly believe that clearing your blood, you know, or transformations or clearing your bloodline has anything to do with suppression or running away from things, but more so facing it fearlessly. Again, walking on water to see miracles. We have to be fearless. We have to be comfortable in the unknown. And another thing is, we have to be willing to surrender, to let go of people pleasing, to follow the divine within ourselves. See, not everyone's gonna know what's best for you. And in this case, like, what's best for my father, since he can't really, you know, speak as well for himself. He did, though, confirm that he loves it here. But and I also remembered when Mom and I were talking that before he lost his coherency, he elected me as a spiritual advisor of the family. So I'm taking that responsibility and speaking up for him and clearing some stuff so that he can be in the most peaceful place. And I mean, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I love it here too. I wouldn't even mind coming here, but most importantly, I'm coming here because this is the place he'll be, and you'll probably most likely see a lot more videos here in Puerto Rico. There's also a rainforest, so I'd like to go up into the rainforest and do a video there on my next visit, of course. But yeah, just really wanted to talk about the importance of transformation. It's going to be hard to shift the patterns, and it's going to be hard to do anything when you're going outside first. So always start within. Start within and build that personal relationship with Great Spirit, God, the divine, the source, so that you will be able to walk hand in hand, step by step, moment to moment, with your discernment, with the logical confirmation, discernment, logical confirmation, discernment, logical confirmation, transformation, clarity, then rejuvenation, healing, you know, freedom. It's not going to come from people pleasing. If you live your life to please others, it's not going to feel good, because you're going to be denying your truth within yourself. And it's really good to be fearless in the unknown, because that unknown gut feeling may just lead you into the most amazing life you could possibly live, worth transformations. So doing this as more selfless work has also given me more insight into greater understanding and confirmation to really follow discernment within. It's so funny, this palm tree just wants to keep coming in this video. It's right behind me. It's beautiful. It's giving me a little shade. So it's real important, again, not to let the outside dictate the decisions. First go within, then the outside can confirm it. So remember, the outside is going to be a reflection of our inner. So when we follow the divine will within ourselves, from what's best for us within, and the discernment and the messages that we're getting, and through like a meditation, be still, know that, you know, I'm God, be still, center with God, get that personal relationship going, then you'll get directed hand in hand, step by step, moment to moment, like I was just saying. And it will lead you into logical confirmation and clarity, and you'll be able to experience transformations, miracles, and wondrous things, awe-inspiring, and you'll feel the joy, the true peace and joy and abundance that comes from within. So thank you again for joining us here in this beautiful, abundant, saltwater, glorious, beautiful island. You know, the salt water, the beautiful rocks and palm trees, and just this air. It's just such a pleasure to be here. But most importantly, not even the beauty of the outside, the beauty of the inside, of following intuition to lead to this logical confirmation and transformation for the betterment of someone else, you know, who needed us to take this journey. And also it grows us from within. It strengthens our faith so that we're able to walk on water and see more miracles. So I hope that this can be inspiring for you. It's been very inspiring for our family. It's been very transformational, would be the word, and has really brought everyone together in love and light and peace and joy, and just what's best for everybody. And also, you know, overcoming people pleasing, that's even better for them. Like I said, it's not what our minds may think it's going to be, but it's what's right. And they were very accepting. When you could also pray when you're in people pleasing that the spirit will direct, you know, that the conversation can be higher self to higher self, and that spirit will communicate through you so that it can be of the highest vibration and transformation as well. So that's pretty much what I did last night, and it was able to transmute without any negativity or, you know, any kind of problem. So we were able to meet in love in the middle. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for the transformation, the miracles, and the blessings. And I'm so honored and grateful that you could be here with us today. Thank you for joining us in Puerto Rico. Thank you for stopping by the MystiCOOLS channel. And if you like this video, feel free to hit like. And if you'd like to subscribe to our channel, we'd love to have you. And if you hit the bell button, you'll get all our notifications. You never know what's coming next. Until what's coming next is in that now moment. So that's cool. So yeah, we'd love to have you, and if you want to leave a comment, feel free. Thanks again. Many blessings. Namaste. Oh, gracias and namaste.